Uh, Good afternoon. My name is Bastian Salinas, and I would like to present a briefly introduction to our second unit, that is disabilities and also inclusive education. First of all, I have to relate the keywords that we were studying by I mean with the last subject, that was critical thinking, because I think it's a good exercise to promote the mixture of these two terms. One is like being aware of the personal research and also the personal analyze, and also the personal point of view that is more than related to assumptions. It should be related to being critical. Of course, there are some people that confuse these two ideas, arguing that critical thinking is related to criticize everything, but the main point of being a critical thinking is being aware with evidence and also with reason, reality. So that will be like a good understanding of the topic. By the second, on the second hand, you have the disabilities as another. It's I define it personally as the personal and unique way to learn, and that include normal people and also standardized people would that are like part of a discriminated point of view of seeing these children, for example, which are consist consistently constantly bullied. So we have to be aware of that type of a scenario, because it's not that easy for people that have suffered this kind of violence uh, to be aware of which are my rights and which are my limits, which are my prejudices, and which are also my privileges. So it's a matter of studying, first of all, because when we are, and also because of practicing, you can't help others if you can't if you haven't helped yourself, you haven't healed yourself. So it's a good understanding in terms of educative progress, because we are acquiring not only the information but also the opportunities that others people has. For example, we were discussing about a teacher that suffering from Tourette's. So, and he could finally he could be a good teacher, and that is, for example, that's only an instant to clarify how far you can go by life. I mean, it's a path of help, it's a path of compromise, it's a path of effort. So we have to be aware of that type of situations, because each person has the potential to be the person that the person wants to be. So it's a good opportunity, and we have them. We have the possibilities to be critical and to be aware that people with different types of learning that are not I don't know, bizarre or not normal people. They just have another strategies, they have another kind of skills, they have another kind of strengths. So who are we to discriminate? Even though it could be a positive or a negative criticize, we don't have the right to judge them. So it'll be kind of absurd to promote compassion or promote empathy if we're not able to practice it. That's the point. Reason and praxis, and also understanding and praxis. But everything has to be related with praxis. How you could expect to be a good teacher if you haven't practiced? You see? So my point of view, it's more related to reviewing situations, reviewing certainly kind of disabilities or different ways of learn. And also, trying to conclude, of course, we should relate our unit to our currently life. So that's the path. The path is understanding reality, not fantasy, being aware of the facts, being aware of our life. So, and the other's life, of course, but the main point here is like understand the own and personal experience, and then answer it by the others, because if we are living in citizenship, we have to be aware of that type of situations. And another key word that was important to me, it was the person that has problems in terms of I think it was Jamie, that has he was deaf and also blind, no, deaf and dumb. So how do we deal with communication when we are so far away in terms of approaching, in terms of sympathy with others? So I was asking to my teachers and also to my classmates which is are like the main idea of being a person who has problems, but if we are like more focusing on the methodological point of view than the practical point of view, how do we solve that? On how do we get there? So the steps to follow are quite difficult, so it's not that easy, and we have to work on it. But I'm still regarding my first point of view related to practice understanding and also empathy, because I think empathy is intuitive, but it's also something that you have to work on. And thank you very much.